Hello, my lovely, lovely people. My name is Kate. I'm a hypnotherapist, and today we are talking about shopping addiction. Wow, I have been an addict to shopping for sure for many, many years until I uncovered what is behind that shopping addiction, right? And the more we go into the future, the more shopping addicts we are going to have in our world. Hopefully not, but it seems like that because the consumerism is just huge, and people are getting more and more disconnected, This is just like a very sad truth. However, the more resources are out there right now to kind of educate people on shopping addiction. This is my little video. I hope you will find value in it. I really, really love this topic because I have had clients who came to me with shopping addiction, and it's changed my whole perspective. I would never ever blame a shopping addict for keeping buying something, right? Just like with any addiction, right? Shopping addiction is moving us away from pain and towards the pleasure. That's the rule of the mind. The founder of the school that I went to for hypnotherapy, Marissa Peer, she taught me that, right? And her school taught me that any addiction is what brings people towards pleasure and away from pain. And the reason, what is that pain, you would ask, right? What is that pain that we are moving away from with the help of addiction? In this case, shopping addiction, is loneliness, disappointment with ourselves or with the conditions around, guilt if we feel, stress, the feeling of not enough. I am not enough. If I feel like I'm not good enough, there will never be enough of stuff around me. The desire to connect. When we shop, we connect to that thing. Even if it's just for a little bit, it brings us joy, right? It brings us joy. It then brings us problems, but who cares? Because usually your mind does not understand that addiction doesn't benefit your health or mind. It just wants to release, to decompress the trauma, to release the emotion, to soothe the pain, right? So this is what happens. In the mind of a shopping addict, there is a thought. And in most cases, it is one thought. I'll just have this, and then I'll be happy. Just this little thing. And maybe this little thing, and that's it. And I'm done. I won't be shopping for months. I won't be shopping for 2 months. I know that because I have been telling that to myself all the time. Especially when I immigrated to Canada, there were so many options. So many stuff became more available to me. So I would just gorge on stuff. I would eat more, buy more, stuff more, decorate more, more cars, more clothes, more accessories, more, home decor, more and more and more, right? So because I was feeling not enough. And that's what almost every shopping addict is feeling, like they're not good enough, they're not enough. So there will never be enough stuff in their life. But usually they don't think like that. This is an unconscious thought. Consciously, they're like, oh, I'll just have this. And that's it. And I promise I won't be shopping for a month or 2 or even 6 months, right? And usually shopping addicts are in huge debt, right? Credit cards are in debt, missed payments on mortgages, or lines of credit, right? So they're usually in debt. Or if they're making good money, they're just spending everything, right? So usually people have financial problems, who are shopping addicts. And these people don't understand. It's not like they think that they know what it is. They know it's not good. Every shopping addict knows that buying so much stuff is not good. It's just that they don't know how to solve that problem. They understand it is a problem. And most of the shopping addicts just gets criticized and disregarded, and they say, oh, this is just pointless to tell her that she shouldn't buy that much. But that brings a person into another cycle of negative emotion and self-loathe, right? With the shopping addiction, as with any addiction, there is a logic part and there is a subconscious mind, and they are in a battle. They don't work together. They are in a fight, and in this battle, subconscious mind will always win because the logic part is not that strong. Any addict, drug addict, shopping addict, gambling addict, game addict, right? Any of those people who have addictions, their logic part is very suppressed, it's very hard for them to make decisions. So their subconscious mind always wins. This is just the way it is. So there is a help, and usually you cannot help the addict if they don't want to be helped. Everyone knows that. The same with shopping addict. If your partner or your kids are having a shopping addiction, just telling them that, oh, you should figure it out. It's not good. Stop buying stuff. That's not going to help. There should be another approach, and I'll tell which approach works the best, right? The roots and the causes of shopping addiction is as with any addiction, right? I can't connect, so I connect to stuff. I can't connect, I'm not loved. But when I buy something, I feel loved, so something is wrong with me, I'm not enough. So when if I buy this and this and this, I'll be enough. Usually it helps temporarily, but not permanently, right? Not in the long term. So, and as any addiction, if I'm not good enough, no matter what I do, there will never be enough. Right? So this is what every person needs to understand. Either if they are having an addiction and or they are having someone in their family or friends who have shopping addiction, it's not their fault. As with any addiction, it's not their fault. Don't say those things. It's your fault. It is all because you're shopping too much. No, this is not true. Addiction is when people are disconnected in emotion, with this kind of piece of clothes or with shopping, they felt this release of the feeling. So they need to find the feeling that they connected to shopping. And only that way they will be able to overcome it. The more they resist it, they can resist the shopping, but they will break free. They will fall back into that same cycle. Very important to understand. The people, shopping addicts, should not be criticized at all. Punished, not at all. This will never help. When you point out to their mistakes or shopping, mistakes, not gonna help. Do you know why? Because when you criticize a shopping addict or any other addict, they feel bad. Right? They feel shame, guilt, they feel punishment or whatever, criticizing, right? So they feel bad. When they feel bad, they again fall into that emotion that they connect to the shopping. So when you criticize a shopping addict, they will go and buy more to release that same feeling that you brought. So shopping addicts need to be understood. That that's not their fault, that just something happened in their life that brought them to believe, to have this strong belief that if I buy something, I'll be enough, So resisting and depriving person, like taking their credit cards away, yes, that can help, but they will find something else. They will fall into another addiction sooner or later, because the cause wasn't uncovered. So if you want to help yourself, or if you want to help someone who has shopping addiction, the best way is to find that moment when the person is in really maybe bad mood, or they still hasn't shopped, but they want to, right? Or when they feel guilt and shame over what they did. Usually in that moment, they're mostly very emotional. So you can come to them and you can tell them, I know why, like, I might know why you do that, you know, and I don't want to criticize you. It's not your fault, you know. Would you like to figure it out? So asking them questions, what do you want? What do you want from your life? That's going to help a lot. Then the person understands that, oh, they have a choice. They have been asked a question. You know, do you want to be helped? Because if the shopping addict doesn't want to be helped, there is no way you can help them, right? So understanding, any addict wants to be understood. Telling them that's not good for your health, that's not good for your finances, not gonna help. It is not going to help. Trust me. Only the understanding of that person's problem. So, you know, guiding them towards counseling, guiding them towards trauma release, you know, and trauma healing, that can help. Because usually, I would say in most cases, addiction is a trauma response, right? To release, to soothe the pain. So if you have shopping addiction, it's not the end of the world. It is something that you absolutely can battle. You can fix it, you can heal it, whatever, right? You can do that because it was a learned behavior. You were not born with a shopping addiction. Again, I wish you all the best. Do the inner work. This is the most rewarding work you will be ever able to do. So if you need my help, I guide people in hypnosis, you know, to uncover that root cause, you know, to find the solution, to be resourceful. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and if you need my help, my contacts are below in the description. I will be happy to help. Thank you. Bye.